And we are live just like that. We're back. Time for another edition of the End of Day Report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports that we put in your hand each and every trading day. All right, so I am in the process, as you know, I've been working on adding a few more cryptos to the report. Um, Still not all the way live yet, but I'm still letting you know I'm working on it. All right. I have been working quite diligently on adding some more crypto to the report. Um, I haven't forgot about you guys. Like I said, it is a work in process. It's not something I can just snap my fingers and have it up. And I don't believe in rushing anything or doing anything halfway just to say, hey, I've done it. I've done what you asked. No. No, that's not how we get down. That's not how we do it here. If we do it, we're going to do it right and we're going to come correct. So I just ask for you guys just to long suffer with me just a little bit longer. I need to check on some things. I got to run a few more tests on a couple of things and see if it can work out. I'm not always able to add the cryptos that I may want to add for one reason or another. So I just want to let you know that I am not being difficult. I'm just knowing that I do have limitations in what I do. All right. So I just wanted to let you know that. But hey, man, how can you really be mad though? You got thousands and thousands of reports available to you on a daily basis. We got mad things to trade. And right now we got like what 20 cryptos, the top 20 cryptos in BTC and USD. So it ain't like you don't have nothing to trade. We got you. But I haven't forgot about you. I'm working on it, trying to see if a few things can become available. But this is what I look at too, just to give you a little background. What I like to be able to do, if I'm going to add something, it has to have enough movement to make it worthwhile. If the thing is not moving, then it's not worth my time and effort to build out a database and do all the work that's required to even add something. All right, it's just not worth it for me. And I don't believe in, working myself to death over nothing. I don't believe in that. I'm not going to do that. All right. My time could be better spent making sure the system's running smoothly, because that's a lot of maintenance work, even for that, to make sure that on a daily basis. I mean, you tell me, you think about it. How difficult do you think it is for me to run the system robustly on every security, forex, futures, stocks, cryptos, every single day? And not just run the report, but be accurate in hundreds of markets every day without fail. Be accurate, not just add it to the system, but be accurate in trading of it. To be right all the time, every day. Do you know how hard that is? I know I make it look easy. Michael Jordan made it look easy whenever he was on the court, but it's not easy. It's a lot of work, and it requires a great deal of effort to continue in that way. So I just wanted to, once again, encourage you to just hang in there. I'm still working a couple of things out. I have not forgotten about anybody, and I do intend to bring that noise, to bring that heat. All right. And that's exactly what we are going to do. We're going to bring the noise, bring that heat, and we're going to make it do what it do. Because at the end of the day, that is what we do. We're traders. We make money in these markets. In order to make money in the market, you got to first have something to trade, and it has to be able to move enough to warrant even being on the radar. Everything doesn't move. Not all markets are worthy of trading. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. Some markets are better left not traded because for one reason or another, they're whack. All right. They have no kind of volatility, no kind of flow, no kind of momentum, or poor liquidity, meaning that you can't get in and out of the trade. I know I've told you guys that before, but for the newer people, there are circumstances and situations in markets where even if you're right, you're unable to capitalize on it because of the lack of liquidity. If there's no liquidity, you can't get out of the position, unwind it, and take profit because there's no one there. There's no one else to take the other side of your trade. So what do you do in a situation like that? There's not a whole lot you can do. You know what I'm saying? So that is why we make it do what it do on our side, on our end. So just want to throw that out there for you, just so you know that we not playing, we ain't playing no games. We keeping it a buck, and that's just what we're gonna continue to do. So if things take a little bit longer, if that process is just a little bit longer, then so be it. I have no problem with that. Not at all. All right. So just want to let you know that I'm over here making it happen. And as soon as I, you know, get everything together, I'll let you know what the final thing is going to be. Because we're not always going to be able to add everything that we want to add for one reason or another. Maybe something's not listed on enough exchanges, or it doesn't appear correct like it should on an exchange. There's so many different reasons why, it can be like that. So now that you know what I know, we can keep it pushing, right? I just had to tell you some of my challenges in doing some of the things that I want to be able to do for you as well as you would like for me to be able to do. So it's kind of a give and take. And like I said, it just depends on the situation and what it is that we're trying to do. Most of the time, though, I can add whatever I want and I don't really have too many problems. But then there is the situation at times too where the data is just not consistent or it's not enough data. And so we have to, play it by ear with that. So anyway, anywho, I just wanted to give you a little background on what's going on because I know it's been a while and I'm still trying to work some things out. And the one that I'm looking to add is the Q coin, the XTZ, Tezos, Theta, and DIVI, I think it is called. So still looking into it. I'll let you know once we get further down the road. We got a couple though that are very promising. I can tell you that. So I'm excited about that. All right, let's take a look at these charts. All right, so we're going to start off like we always do with our futures and our forex. Then we'll go over to the cryptos, and then we'll top it off with the equities in the end, like we always do. All right, so let me get the rest of these pulled up here, and there we go. All right, opening up the charts now. All right, so this is the time, if you have not already, to go ahead and type in what you want me to pull up when we get to the equity side of things, because that's what's going to be up. All right, that's what we're going to do. All right. SRNE. Nah, man, I didn't take a look at it. Did I pull that up for you last night though? I don't know. Did I do SRNE? I don't know. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and share my screen with you. But we'll take a look at it tonight, though, when we get to that point. All right, when we get to the equities, we'll take a look. All right, starting off here with the wheat futures. Okay, so again, getting more production off of the rally alert. Primary rally alert followed by a secondary rally alert, which is a very bullish signal. Yes, we got more production. Again, I'm looking at around the 505 level is our initial target on this move. All right, so I'm looking for about 505. I think we should be able to hit 505 on this week. All right, so that's what I'm looking for right now. All right, taking a look here at soybean futures. All right, so soybeans again, getting nice production off of the secondary rally alert. Sometimes you get these odd signals, man. You just have to run with them. All right, so this is what we got. Even though we're still in a bear market, the market is still running. All right, the primary rally alert is still running and giving you more alerts along the way. Now, these two crash alerts within this move, they got no production. All right, well, you got a little bit on this one here, and then it just reversed itself. And then back here, you didn't get anything at all. You got another rally alert. So it's been a lot of things for this market to digest, but it is still running, people. This market is still running and gunning. Looking strong in the soybean futures, straight up. All right, let's see here. This is corn. All right, so corn also getting a lot of production off of the corn. Rally alert here, secondary rally alert here, and then we're off to the races. Beautiful production we're getting off of the commodities at this point. All right, the dollar index, as you can see, has now found itself back in bear market territory, meaning that it's starting to lock in and trend lower. So we're looking for another leg down. The dollar is threatening to drop below 95 if this keeps up. So looking quite interesting here. All right, here is the South African Rand. Now we're looking at the forex side. We got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading for the South African Rand. Rallies are being sold like I warned you. All right, here you go right here. Got a lot of production on the downside since yesterday's end of day report, and it looks like more is coming. This is called much lower. All right, the bear side of things is winning out in your South African Rand. The momentum is on the bear side of the market right now. All right, taking a look at your Kiwi, the New Zealand dollar. The play is still to the downside. Rallies are still being sold here unless we put it into it and put in a short-term bottom. I see rallies still being sold on this one. All right, on your nat gas, we've added nat gas now. We're going to start taking a look at this. All right. If you look at nat gas right now, we got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading on the nat gas. Looking like this one has really bumped its head on some major resistance here and is not looking so hot. Hey, what up, Nathan? Yeah, the crude oil, NASDAQ, and even S&P is always covered every night. Just so everyone knows, FYI, the U.S. stock index futures are covered every night in the futures and forex section, just like the major forex pairs. We cover them every night, regardless. Just so you know, those are a staple here that we all trade in and out of every day. So they will always be covered, whether they're requested or not. Just so you know. All right. So yeah, crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading in the nat gas. Okay, here is the Mexican peso. That crash alert got us nice production today on the downside in the Mexican peso. Nice production. All right, looking for more here. Well, we're nowhere done on this one, as the momentum is threatening to turn bearish and could push prices way down here. All right, into the low 20s, man. So let's see. Let's see. All right, dollar yen. Dollar yen right now, the play is still to the long side of the market, even at these particular levels inside the Kumo cloud. Looks like the top of the cloud is still resistance. So this is technically called sideways to slightly higher. All right, so sideways to slightly higher on the dollar yen. Looking at the pound sterling. All right, so the British pound right now is called higher. We got the primary rally alert, secondary. We're getting production on these. So rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading on the pound sterling. Watch that British pound to the top side. Looking at the euro yen here. Euro yen right now is trying to decide what it wants to do. It has the bullish weekly trend momentum reading. I'm calling this one sideways to slightly higher as well. All right, looking at the euro dollar. Euro dollar is just consolidating strongly here. I'm calling this one sideways to lower prices as well. The bull has not relocked in yet, so we'll decide what it wants to do. All right, here's the Canadian dollar now. Canadian dollar. It had a hard time at the trend line resistance. Maybe the third time's the charm. I'm looking for this one to continue to try to defend itself. I think that this one's going to continue to get bought with every pullback or dip for right now, as the bulls seem to be in control of the market. It's not allowing the market to fall like it could. It's just testing support lines. So I'm calling this one sideways to slightly higher. All right, if we're still looking to buy pullbacks on this one. All right, the Australian dollar now is trying to do a little something. It's still consolidated, still calling it sideways to slightly higher prices. This one just hasn't locked in on the bull side yet. It's trying to, but you have no commitment. The momentum is still off. Taking a look at the Dow futures. All right, so the Dow, we had that rally alert and we've been getting production, but then we had a change of heart today. So I do believe that we could get one more pump out of this one. I've never seen the markets down on the 4th of July week. Just haven't seen it. So between now and Monday or Tuesday, the stock index futures should be able to get one last rally in. Even if they're going to start correcting and falling, I think we still got one more rally to come. So just be careful in the U.S. stock indexes, okay? Just be careful. All right, taking a look at silver. So silver, like I said, crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. You're still consolidated. You're just expanding the trading range, selling rallies. All right, you're buying the pullbacks and selling the rallies. Now you're in sell rally mode. We're looking at the trend line back around the 17.5, and that's what we're looking at right now. All right, moving forward, we got the Russell My Hustle. Crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading for the Russell. All right, trend line support back down here is the initial target on this one. We're buying pullbacks and selling rallies. That seems to be the thing to do these days. All right, taking a look at crude oil. All right, so crude oil right now is called sideways to slightly higher with the beginning of a bullish weekly trend momentum reading. Let's see what oil can muster up here. All right, next one is the NASDAQ 100. NASDAQ 100. All right, the E-mini NASDAQ 100 is called higher. We're still trading alongside of the market. This one's showing no signs of pulling back, and it's giving us a lot of production on the rally alert. Okay, looking at gold futures. Gold futures has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading, and the trend line support is the initial target. Crash alert on gold. E-mini S&P 500 is still giving us production off the rally alert. Not as much production as its brethren, but enough. The call is still sideways to slightly higher prices as we got the bullish weekly trend momentum for the S&P 500. We're called higher. I think it wants to get us above 3,100 and settle there. All right, now that we're done with the futures, time for the crypto. So let's take a look at the crypto. All right, give this a chance to open up. Some of these charts are still need to be worked on, so we'll have to skip the ones that don't boot up, and the ones that do, we'll deal with them. All right. So here we go with the crypto section. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully, most of them will boot up. I know there's a couple of them I've been having a problem with, couldn't get them to boot up. All right, here is ZRX, starting with ZRX. ZRX has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. ZRX has a rally alert. Next one, we have a ZEC, Zcash. Zcash right now is called flat. Flat. Not expecting this one to do anything. All right, so flat to sideways trading, maybe slightly down, but for the most part, flat to sideways is what the ZEC is looking like right now. All right, XRP Ripple. XRP Ripple has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Rally alert for the Ripple. All right, yep, this is the one that don't work. Gotta go on from here. All right, Waves. Here's your Waves. Waves has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Rally alert for Waves. All right, the next one we have is VET. VET is doing nicely from the rally alert we had. We're getting production on this one. I don't think it's quite finished yet. Bullish weekly trend momentum reading, so I'm calling this one higher as well. It's still looking good on the long side. Taking a look here at the Very. You know what this is. This chart's broken too because of what happened with Very. All right, Quantum. Quantum is still not giving any production from the rally alert, and we still got 3 more trading days to go before the rally alert expires and or we get another alert. But for right now, we're waiting for production on Quantum. Next one we got is NEO. NEO has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Rally alert for NEO. All right, Litecoin. Litecoin has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading as well. Rally alert for Litecoin. All right, this is another one that's broken. We'll get that out of here. Okay, Ethereum. Ethereum is still benefiting off of the rally alert. We're starting to get some production. So I'm looking for this one to try to get higher as well. I know it has overhead resistance. So we're probably going to be capped soon here. Maybe it can make it to 235. Let's see. But trade accordingly. All right, EOS. EOS has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading as well. Okay, Doji, flat. Flat for the Doji. All right, looking at Dash. Dash right now has a rally alert also. No production yet. No production yet. So still waiting on this one to rally. You got 3 more trading days left. Let's see what it can muster up. All right, BTG. BTG is flat. We're calling that one flat to sideways. Looking at Bitcoin, the mighty Bitcoin. Mighty Bitcoin is really slow to give us production here. We're starting to get to see some production, but it's very minimum. We still got 3 more trading days left in this one too before we get another signal. So I do believe that we should be able to get a nice technical bounce. I'm looking for the Bitcoin to get back above 95 on this rally alert. So let's see if it can wake up. All right, let's see here. Same thing. All right, BNB. Here's BNB. BNB right now has overhead resistance at the trend line resistance, and it has a rally alert, and we really haven't seen any production yet, so I'm waiting on production on this one too. Let's go. All right, ABC Bitcoin Cash has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Rally alert for BNB. All right, ADA Cardano. All right, we're starting to get nice production on ADA Cardano. We had the rally alert here, got a little production, then the market paused, then it just exploded. And now we have a secondary rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading for ADA Cardano. Ride them pulse waves. All right, so that is it with our crypto, futures, and forex section. Now it's time for the grand finale. Let's take a look at these equities. Allow me a minute to get each and every one of them pulled up, and then we'll get it. We'll see what's up. I'm glad that you guys hit me up, and I saw some of these waiting for me when I got here. All I had to do is just put them, just cue them in. I like that. I like that a lot. You guys are learning. You're getting it now. The early bird gets the worm. Early bird gets the worm. All right, so got a few more to go yet, but we're getting them in. We're getting them in. I type fast. I know that I remember some of these. Some of these have already, they've had rally alerts or crash alerts. So this is going to be interesting to see how they played out. Hopefully you guys caught some of this, because that'd be a shame to miss all of them. All right, let's see here. Oh, somebody actually trading a commodity ETF. Don't see too many of those. What you know about that? What you know about that? I see y'all over here. I see you. Yeah, pretty much all of these tickers are in the system, which is great. Those of you who subscribe to the PulseWave price triggers, you'll be able to follow the reports tonight, because those reports have already gone out. For those that don't know, the PulseWave price trigger reports have already gone out. I always get them out before I go and do the end of day live. So if you didn't get the notification or what have you, just go to your dashboard and you'll be able to see these. And you can kind of like read along, follow along as I go through them. All right. Y'all got some pretty unique ones. You got a couple I haven't seen, which is good. Okay. All right. All right. This one here, Apollo LSVLF. I'm not able to find that one. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Sorry about that. Maybe I could look that up by name, because I'm having a problem finding that one. All right. Oh, I haven't seen this one in a while. No one's asked about that one in a minute. All right, let's see. All right. Okay. And what else you got up here? Okay, gotcha. No problem. All right. All right. What you mean you can't close it? I don't get it. Oh, okay. I think all right, I get what you're saying. All right. let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Starting off with Square. All right. This is the equity section for those that don't know. We typically do the futures and forex first, followed by the crypto. Then we do equities last, because that gives you a chance to tell me which equities you'd like to take a look at. All right. So we're at that last stretch. Let's get it. All right. Here is Square. All right. Square has this rally alert here. It took off and it is looking quite nice. All right. So I'm still calling this one to the long side. This one looks like it wants to go. All right. So this one is looking really strong here. And I think it's going to continue to move higher. All right, the next one here is Netflix. So Netflix had this rally alert. We started getting production. Today we got a massive amount of production. This one is also called Topside. This one is not done yet. I think it can get above 500. All right, so definitely nice movement here. If you're trading this on the equity side, if you're long shares, go ahead and start popping your way through this, lock it in some profit. If you're long call options, it's going to be a little bit more tricky for you, but you can kind of do the same type of thing. You can still kind of pop your way through it also with options. All right. All you're doing, instead of trading the shares, you're doing the options, but you can still use the pop method so that when those certain conditions align themselves, that can be your signal to get out and take profit on the call. All right. So, yeah, pop your way through this if you're long. It's looking great. I think we got more to go, but just be careful. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. It's not what I was trying to do. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Next one here is Riot. All right. So Riot also had a rally alert coming into today. Got some production. I think this one wants to go a little bit higher too before pulling back. I didn't know Riot had dropped below a buck like this. Good grief, Riot. Wow. They really took this stock down. All right, so I think that this one's going to try to get back up to maybe 250-ish. Could even break higher. All right. This thing has been hurt so much. I don't think this really has an upside limit. So if you're long this one, you just ride the rally alert as long as you can. All right, just ride the rally alert on Riot as long as you can. All right. All right, the next one we got here is AUMN Golden Minerals. Golden Minerals. Golden Minerals has a crash alert for tomorrow's trading. A crash alert for tomorrow's trading. Looks like we topped out. You got nice production here from the last rally alert, but it looks like it's topped out now at the moment for whatever reason. Just be careful. Not saying that it's guaranteed to happen. Just you got a crash alert. You got to definitely pay attention to it. Okay. This is a nice bullish pointer right here, but who's to say if it's gonna be able to test that on this move, on this first move? Okay. It may not. Just be careful. If you got profit, go ahead and try to, lock some of it in. But go ahead and do what you got to do. All right. So the next one here we got is ADAP. ADAP, which is Adaptimmune Therapeutics. All right. So this one is called Sideways. This is flat because we got the two opposing alerts back to back. That means trading range. All right. Sideways movement when you get them back to back like that. So this one for right now, it doesn't look like it wants to go anywhere. But you got a bullish weekly trend momentum reading that's coming into play. that could help it get out of this trading range. All right, so be on the lookout for that. All right, so Sorrento, ticker is SRNE. All right, this one too got that sideways, that flat call. We did consolidate. Then today, now the market's trying to break out of the range. This right here is a bullish pointer on this, excuse me, on this rally alert. But then it got canceled by this, and then it got canceled again by this. So you got back-to-back stuff going on here. Still in a range though. All right. This is the top. This is the bottom. See where you stop so far. If it can get more out, then maybe we can, break out of this trading range. But for right now, this is still looking like a sideways market. All right, this one here is UBT Pro Shares Ultra 20-year Treasury, okay? So this is the long bond. Long bond is operating still under the auspices of a crash alert, which we did get downside production. I don't know if it's done yet, but right now this one looks like it's trying to break down. So yeah, this one's not trending right now. You're in a bull market, but that bull market, the momentum's coming off. It's not locking in a trend. So just be careful if you are along that one. All right, now we're looking at the commodity section. This is wheat. Ticker is WEAT. All right, you got this. It's moving with the wheat futures beautifully. Had the rally alert. We got production. Got another alert. Started to get more production. I think the trend line resistance overhead around the 520 to 525 level is a nice initial target for this move. All right. Next one here is corn. All right. So corn, all right, is really showing off. We got the rally alert. The next day we got mad production. And then today, even crazier production. So this one is moving really, really nice. You got to do something about this gap here, but this one's looking nice. Looking like you've put in a short-term bottom. You just you hit right at the top of the Kumo cloud and respected it and came down. So I don't know. Got a bullish weekly trend momentum reading. I think this one wants to go. I think this one's going to try to go. If you're already long this, go ahead and start popping your way through it to lock in some profit. All right, the next one is AUMN Golden Minerals. Oh, we did this one, didn't we? Yeah, with that crash alert. Never mind. All right, this one is APRN. This is Blue Apron. That consolidation is real. It's like really not going anywhere. You had this rally alert. You got some production, but it's just kind of like stopped. So this one, I gotta call it to the long side of the market until you get another signal. You are bumping up against overhead resistance, but there's no reason why I can't push above it if you get enough momentum underneath of it. So this one, it's still operating under the auspices of a rally alert. So I gotta call it higher. All right, I put Apple in here twice. I knew it. I knew I did. All right, Beyond Meat is our next one. Ticker is BYND. Got a rally alert, and we got that production today. We got that production. I think this one has a little bit more higher. It can run as well. I think it could probably get up to about 160. So if you are already long this, just be aware of what's going on and see if you can start popping and giving yourself a little bit of wiggle room for it to run, but also locking in a little something, at least moving your stops to break even at minimum. All right, Walt Disney, the ticker is DIS. All right, so we had that rally alert. We started getting some production, but we really got production today on the rally alert. So that this trade played out beautifully. It created a pointer on the day. So it's not done running yet. You got a bullish a bullish weekly trend momentum reading. So yeah, this one could run more as well. But the back and reverse like this, I didn't like to see that. So just watch this one for sure. Watch it. All right, what else we got? All right, last one. The last one we got here is VanEck Vectors Rare Earth Strategic Metals ETF. Ticker is REMX. All right, this one has a rally alert. All right, we finally got some production. It's finally starting to move higher. I think it can. I think it can get up to at least 35.50. The bearish weekly trend momentum reading has come off. Not saying it can't relock back in, but for right now, it's come off. That should help lift this. All right, so I think this one has more upside potential. All right, so that is our segment on the equities. All right, you guys, you gave me some good ones to look at today. That's nice. That's what's up. All right, so you guys know what it is. If you're not already breaking bread with us, you are missing out. You've seen all these rally alerts and all these crash alerts. You've seen how we've been getting production on a lot of these alerts, on a lot of these signals. That's because that's how I developed and built the system. I built it based on that, so that if we have situations like what you just saw, the system benefits from that tremendously. Okay, so that's what we do, man. That's pretty much what it is. All right, so if that's you, man, if that's what it is for you, then come on over, man. Break some bread with us. You see how we do. You see what we do, how we do, and there's no reason why you can't do it too. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I will see you guys in the trading room. Everyone else, I will see you for tomorrow morning's pre-market post scan. And I'm out. Peace.